Hello my crafty friends, it's Crystal with Happy to Plan. I'm going to be doing, I guess it would be a craft with me. This is in collaboration with Creative Crafticality here on YouTube. Her name is Kim, and me and her decided that we were going to exchange some junk journaling goodies. If you are interested in seeing that video of what she gave me, you can go ahead and click here, and I will go ahead and put a link there for that video if you want to see all of the goodies that she gave me. It was so much fun to unwrap everything, and I literally have been so inspired by all the goodies that she gave me, and I'm just going to go ahead and share some of the ideas that I had with you today from all of the things that she gave me. Pretty much, I think, maybe besides a couple of little buttons that I added for my collection, I think literally everything is going to be stuff that she gave me in the box. So it's just I'm gonna make some tags. I'm actually gonna make a cover for one of the signatures that are gonna go into the journal, and then just a couple of tags and things like that. Okay, and just so you know, Kim is also going to be doing a type of video like this too, some kind of craft with me journal. We kind of just left it open to whatever we got inspired to do. So I'll go ahead and make sure I leave a link to her channel in the description box below. Now, if you do go over there, please just leave her a quick comment saying hi from Crystal. Just let her know that I sent you over there. She's really creative. She does a bunch of junk journaling stuff. She does happy planner stuff. She does craft with me's. She does a lot of fun hauls and things like that. So if you like my channel, I definitely think you're going to enjoy her channel. So go over there and check it out. And if you do, please make sure you say hi to her and from me in the comments. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump in. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is, this is one of the cover pages that I picked for one of my signatures. And I'm going to go ahead and create a little kind of like a little cover page for it. I just like to have cover pages in my journals. So this journal is going to be 3 different signatures. I will go ahead and I am going to go ahead and do a full flip through of the journal once it's completed. So if you're interested in checking out any of those videos, make sure that you subscribe below so that you can get notifications. All right, so all of these pieces are from the stuff that Kim gave me, except these 2 buttons right here. I did pull them out of my stash. I thought these colors really worked well with the paper, so I did pull them out to kind of do a little collage. And then the other thing that I did was I took this coffee dyed paper. I'll go ahead and show you what I did with it. So she took a coffee filter, and I think she must have coffee dyed it or tea stained it, and then basically what I did was I just made it like a little I just made it a little fan like you do, you know, back in the school when you were young. You made little fans. At least that's what I did with my paper when I was bored at school. So I'm just making it a little fan. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it over, and then I want it to kind of show a little bit more all of the layers. So I'm just going to take the layers and kind of fan them out a little bit more. It's nice to do it with this coffee dyed paper because, or this coffee filter, because it's really pliable and flexible. So I'm just going to kind of fan it out a little bit so that you can kind of, it just makes a little bit of a fan. And so this is the first one I made, and this was the second one. I just made this one, so I'm going to see which one I like better. And I had this little card that this was part of the paper pack that she basically gifted to me. I'm just going to cut this a little bit. There's just a little sliver of the paper that was next to it. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and just round the corners just a tiny bit, just 1/8 of an inch off, just to kind of cut that little, it just takes the tip of the paper off. So let's go ahead. So this is what I thought I would do, is I thought I'd kind of put this here as like just like a little decor piece. And then what I want to do is put this flower down here like this. So I think I might actually like this first one better. Let me look, let me see. Yeah, I think I like the way that it kind of curves this way, but I can definitely use this again in my journal somewhere. And then, oh, and then I thought I would add this to the back just to kind of give it that pop of orange. There's no real orange on this page, but there's quite a bit of orange kind of throughout the whole entire journal. So, I really love this paper. I don't think I even seen this paper at Michael's. But I love that it has kind of this turquoisey color in it, because that's my favorite color. Like, really, my favorite color is more like a deep turquoise, but this is close enough. So anytime I can get paper with that kind of tone in it, I really love. So I'm really happy I've got this kind of throughout the whole journal as well. Okay, so I'm going to put this flower here, and I thought I'd just put this little orange like eyelash trim at the back just to give it a little flair. And then she cut out a bunch of little cutouts for me on her Sizzix, and she embossed them as well. So what I thought I would do is just back it with this, and I did do something really similar to this in the front cover, and I thought that would be good to kind of almost copy it. Not quite, it's not exactly the same, but like copy it, and this will be the middle signature, so kind of like just is cohesive throughout the whole thing. And then on the signature on the front cover, I also put some buttons, so I thought it would be cute to add some buttons to this. So I'm just going to put this one here and kind of layer that one right there. And I think I'm going to actually add some little fiber to this. Just have this brown sewing machine thread. So let me see if I can find my needle. So as you can see, I don't know if you can see, but I got some thread, just kind of threaded the needle back and forth. And then just to add some thread to it. And then what I'm going to do, if I can pick up this needle, is I'm going to string one side through. And then I'm hoping I can just poke this other side through. Okay. So now I've got the two ends on this side. And then I'm just going to tie it in a little bow. So first I'm going to tie it into a knot. And then tie it into a bow. Okay, so then I'm just going to put a little dab of glue right on the bow. Okay, and then I'm just going to trim the edges off. Okay, I'm going to put my needle back because I lose needles. So put it back on the piece of paper. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get everything glued down. And that's basically what it's going to look like. And then I'll put it on top of here. That looks really cute. All right, so I'll get all that glued down, and then I'll be back with the next one. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and do one more cover. This is the first cover, so this is the one that I will be doing my daily devotional. And one of the things that Kim gave me was a menu, and I had to cut this part off because it was too long for the journal. So I thought it would be cute to just add this open daily on the cover because it's my daily devotional. Another thing that she gave me with these little square little pieces of fabric. So what I did for this one, this is part of the paper pad, so I just cut one of the pieces out to fit in here because I'm going to make this a pocket. And this was just one of the cut aparts, and all I did was just took some Tim Holtz Distressed Ink, the vintage photo, and just went around there with it. And so I thought that would look cute right there like that. And then I'll just have a little pocket here that I can do some journaling in for one of the days, or I don't know, we'll figure that part out. And then I thought that would be cute if I added these little scrap pieces kind of on the corner here. So I'm not exactly sure what I want to do with them, if I want to sew them or just glue them down. So my thought process was to put this little corner pieces probably here and here, and then just cut them. I don't know if I want to sew them. I have black thread in my sewing machine right now, and I really don't want to take the black thread out and put brown thread in, but there is black in here, and I think it would show up better. So I think I'm going to go ahead and try that and see if I like it. So let's just test it out. I'm going to go ahead and just sew this real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I sewed it. I don't know if I love it, but it adds a little something to it. I don't know. I like it. It's fine. So I just stitched it up, and then I just cut it off of the corners. And then I'm going to go ahead and take the tape off here, the little tape parts. I just ran tape along the outside edges. And then I'm going to go ahead and, I got a little glue on the side of here, but that's okay because I'm going to cover that up with a piece of paper anyway. All right. Oh yeah, I wanted to put that word down, that's right. I was like, I felt like there was something else I wanted to add. Okay, so I'm just gonna, you know what, actually I think I'm just gonna rip it. And then I was thinking I would put it, it's totally gonna cover that up. Yeah, okay. So let's go ahead and put this down. I'm just gonna line this up so I don't go far enough down that it doesn't hit the top. Okay. So there's that, and then I think I'm just going to put this, oh, maybe I'll just tuck it under. That's cute. And then I think I'll just staple it. Oh yeah, I like that. So it says open daily. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and work on some tags. The first tag I'm going to be working on is this, I guess it's a time card, obviously. But I'm actually going to go ahead and do the alteration on the back side. I thought it would be fun to just use this to clock my time at work. I'm a salary employee, so I don't clock my time, but I thought it'd be fun, like 1 week, just 1 week out of the couple of weeks I'm going to be using this journal. It's just to clock when I clock in and out of that for work. So I'm going to go ahead and use this. I got these little cut aparts from this little piece of, oh, where did it go? Oh, here it is. It's this ribbon that came from the Dollar Tree. It's just this big, it was like the big 6-inch ribbon. And what I did was I just cut the leaves out of it. And then I'm going to use that to kind of jazz up this little coloring book picture that she provided to me. I guess it's not really a coloring book. It's like some cute little book. Aw, that's really cute. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to need to cut this down a little bit because it's too long. Then I'm going to go ahead and use the back piece. I'm just going to move this other stuff out of the way. And I'm just going to actually decoupage this onto the back. But I want it specifically specifically, I want to try to get that little girl in the back of the photo of the illustration. And then I want to, because I want to try to get as much of the tree as possible. So I'm just going to fold it over just so I can see what it looks like. All right, so I think that's where I'm going to cut it. And so I want as much as the tree as possible, but I don't really want to cut his feet off. So I'm just going to cut to the very edge of his foot and then see how much more I need to cut off for it to actually fit. I'm going to need to trim it off a little bit. It's still a little bit long on both sides. Okay, that's good. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and decoupage it on, and then I'm going to cut it out. So I'm going to get my little mat here. Okay. And then I'm going to get my little paint thing. I was decoupaging earlier, so that's like, I'll have to use that one that's already dry. I should just throw this one away. I've got several of these in my stash. All right, so let's just get some paint on here and get this decoupaged on to the back of this little ticket. All right, now that the glue's on there, I'll go ahead and get it on there. And then one thing with decoupaging, you really want to try to make sure that you get the ends. So get all the way around on all four corners, on all four sides, I mean. And then I have this handy dandy little scraper thing. So I'm just going to turn, wipe this off. And then I'm just going to scrape this on there like that. Looks like it needs a little bit more at the top. Probably dried. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and trim it up. I got the little girl in there in the background, and I wanted a lot of the tree. Okay, so then I have these leaves that came from that ribbon that I showed you. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to kind of cut around the leaf a little bit. It's like a interesting like mesh ribbon. I don't know what it's made out of, but it cuts really easily. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to decoupage these on to the front. And I'm going to have one going this direction, one going this direction. I'm probably going to have to move it up a little bit. Okay. Oh wait, what side is it on? So I'm just going to take some decoupage and put it right over the top. And then I'm just going to lay that down. Actually, let me move it up a little bit. And then I'm going to actually decoupage over the top of it again. I go right over the top. And I've already done this once before on something. I don't know if the one I did though had that shiny film on it. But, so I hope that shiny film comes back, but that's all right if it doesn't. All right, and then I'm just going to do that one more time at the top here, and then another time at the bottom, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and got these three glued down, and then I'm going to take a Tim Holtz Chit Chat, and I'm going to, actually, no, it's the Occasions one I wanted. I picked the wrong one. The Small Talk Occasions. Why am I picking the wrong one? The Small Talk Occasions. And I wanted to do the one that said Colors of Autumn, but I actually think I want to use the black one. I never use the black ones. Okay. And I'm just going to put that down here at the bottom, just to give it a little title. So it looks like the shininess is going to come back. I don't know if you can tell, but it looks like it's coming back as it dries, so that's awesome. Yeah, so I really like how that turned out. I think that looks really cool with the biggie leaves on the different areas. I'm going to go ahead and trim this one now. So yeah, that looks really cute. And then I can journal on the back, and it's nice and flat still, so that I don't need to worry about writing on the back. It's still nice and flat. So the next one I wanted to work on was this one. In the stuff she gave me a like a little old catalog of some sort, and the other thing she gave me was a coloring book. And what I did with the coloring book, so the coloring book page, it had like a little puzzle at the top right here, and it had this really cute little girl raking some leaves. So I just cut around her and put her on this little card file folder thing she gave me, and then I just put, a falling leaf is an autumn splendor. So I just put that on there. I think that looks really cute. And then I'm just paper clipping it to one of the pages, so I can have a little hidden journaling spot. Okay, so what I decided to do, since I really like puzzles and games and stuff, so I thought it would be cute to actually use the pieces left from the, so you can tell she was kind of like, it was like this, and she was kind of like right here, and I just cut her out of it. And I thought it would be cute because I just, basically it's fill in the missing letters and name the seasons, and then it had like all the 4 seasons on here. And I thought, well, it would be cute just to pull out the one that says autumn, and then put it on this tag. So this is one of the tags. This is actually from my stash. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, and I'm also going to decoupage this onto the front of here. I just wanted some kind of little background for the stuff, and then I thought it would be cute to have this like right here, and then I'd say actually this was further down, and then it just says fill in the missing letters. I think I'm going to put name the seasons at the top, and then I'm going to put the autumn part at the back of the tag. So I'm going to get all of that glued down, and I'll probably just play some music as I get this tag done. I forgot to mention that I was going to go ahead and, because I wanted to kind of, it's kind of blue, the blue background is a lot for me, so I wanted to kind of tone it down a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put some tracing paper on top, and then I'm going to layer up all of the words that we talked about earlier. So this is just plain tracing paper. I got it from, I think I just got it from Staples, probably. I don't know. Oh no, I got it on Michael's. That's right. I got it on Michael's. All right, so yeah, sorry, I wanted to just explain what I was doing. So I'll go back to the music now. Okay, so these are the things that we worked on today. I created this cover for my devotional signature with the little pocket here with the tag. And then I created this one as well. And then I created this little altered time card. And you can see that the, even putting the decoupage on top, it still has that shine to the leaves, which I really am excited about. I think that turned out really cute. And then we also created this one. It hasn't quite dried yet, so I kind of like how it has the bubbles in it, so I'm not sure if it's going to stay that way. And then I just like it because it's, you know, it's got a little puzzle on it. I think that's really cute. And then I'll be able to journal on the back. I like how they all turned out, and I know it doesn't look like they necessarily match, but you know, that's kind of what a junk journal is. Just different things, pieces together, and it all kind of goes together. All right, so I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you again real soon. Bye for now.